of you read any books lately? Because I have been destitute. I haven't read a book since the early ages. The last time I read a book, I wasn't even born yet. So I decided to hop onto the most reliable app in the entire universe, TikTok, of course. And I decided to take a look into what is poppin', as in what's popular with the young audience. And dare I say, I was not surprised. I mean, am I surprised? There are too many whores on this app, and there are too many whores in real life. Originally, BookTok was for books. You know, books that you read that had a story and didn't have a very explicit scene every 20 pages. And now the most popular books are the ones that have a smut scene every 2 pages. And the smut scene goes on for at least 20 pages at a minimum. I am not exaggerating. The books are like 90% corn and 10% story. I actually like to explore this community, not just to laugh at it, but because there have been a lot of beef going on in this community. And I want to get into it because I'm a nosy bitch and I don't have a life. I haven't seen my friends in weeks, and I'm starting to deteriorate slowly because I haven't touched grass in years. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, you know the drill. Let's just get right into it. So what BookTok usually does is that they have TikToks of a slideshow of a preview of the book being presented to us. So there'll be like a 2-slideshow demonstrating like a scene, a suggestive scene that is in the book, and it's enough to persuade you to go get the book so you can read it. Like a sneak peek. Putting on my reading glasses so I can read. When she gets her period at a hockey rink filled with vampires. She goes to the bathroom and someone starts banging on the door. Scared, she hovers in the bathroom as the banging grows louder until the door is ripped open. Standing before her, his eyes glowing red with lust, is her fake fiancé, the Vampire King. "You smell delicious," he growls as he takes a step towards her. He lifts her on top of the sink. Ah yes, a vampire's top spot to hang out at. A hockey rink? I don't know, aren't vampires like old? Don't they have other hobbies like eating people, avoiding the sun, eating people, sucking blood out of people? Eating people? And I don't think period blood is the best kind of blood to be drinking. I don't know. I don't drink period blood usually. When she's angry that her husband pays more attention to the kids than her, so she kills them. Isn't that romantic? Isn't it romantic? Aren't you feeling romantical right now? Isn't this a nice, wholesome moment? Wholesome. There were a lot of holes involved. The holes that the mother stabbed in the kids. When you're hiding from your husband in your brother's home, but someone else is hiding there too. The prez of the most feared MC in the US was just released from prison. It's been years since you last saw him, but his jaw sharpens as he reaches for your bruised cheek. Who did this now? Tell me now, kitten. I mean, I love cats, but I don't like fucking them. He's so many red flags. He's 13 years older. Wait. Anyway, He's possessive, he's obsessive, he spanks you, he ties you up, he likes to do you hard and rough, he unalives people. Do you understand what a red flag is? A red flag is an indicator, a warning of a person that signals that they could potentially be dangerous. Not something that directly tells you that they're dangerous. Oh, my red flag is when he keeps talking about all of his exes being crazy. What's your red flag? Oh, my red flag is when he's a mass murderer. That's not a red flag anymore. You've gone beyond that. You've crossed the red flag into the crimson realm. As crimson as a communist manifesto. Oh, never mind, it's a green flag according to these comments. Jesus, man. Green flags. I'll add this to my list of requirements in a man. Must be a murderer.
You're a disappointment.
She's fighting her enemy even though she's losing a lot of blood. He points his gun at her. Sit down before you pass out, he says, almost out of breath. You're fighting your op and they start bleeding and they're losing a lot of blood and you're like, oh, you should sit this one out. I couldn't help but notice that you're losing a lot of blood. I mean, what a nice guy. He may be your enemy, but at least he's merciful enough to not instantaneously kill you, right? Hey, are you okay? I couldn't help but notice you lost a lot of blood. You should sit this one out. Yeah, you're the reason why I'm losing a lot of blood. Yeah, you should sit this one out. I insist when your hot bodyguard is enjoying you and he accidentally answers a call. It's the head of the mafia on the line, his boss and your dad. He clamps a hand over your mouth and glares at you in warning. It's too late. You're about to finish. Oh, jeez. Busy talk later, he groans before he throws the phone. Bro just literally hung up on the one person who could end his life with a snap of his finger. Jesus, it's like hanging up on the leader of North Korea. Oh, she finished. And so did your life. Rest in peace, bodyguard. He pushes her to the ground because she was in his way. What? The moment she hits the ground, she gets a flashback and starts panicking. What's the appealing part here? Is it when he pushes her to the ground, or is it when she starts having a panic attack and experiences Vietnam-style flashbacks? Why did I say Vietnam-style as if there's a specific way to have flashbacks? When he's huge and she's tiny, so she teases him by saying that they better not risk doing it. They want to do it? Can't blame you. He's a pretty hot clown. I'll make it fit. Oh! It's not about their height difference. I don't know if being tall correlates to the size of your phallus. Let me know, fellas. When he's deadly allergic to strawberries, so she eats them before kissing him on their wedding day, and then he tries to drown her the next day. Aw. Attempted murder. It really gets the heart going. Not the blood though, because it's been cut off. I have to get into this. It's like a real thing that people get aroused by, just like thinking of their partner like trying to kill them. So if you're a guy, if you want to rizz up a lady, drown her on your first date. I'm kidding, by the way. Don't try to kill your partner on the first date. Wait until the honeymoon. When she eats strawberries on her wedding day, knowing, oh my god, another strawberry one, knowing her fiance is deathly allergic. And he ends up in the ER after their kiss. Oh! Strawberries are so deadly. Oh yeah, and if you're a woman watching this, if you want to get a man to fall in love with you, eat strawberries. Find out what his allergy is, and if it's strawberries, you hit the jackpot and eat a shit ton of strawberries. and put on strawberry lip gloss, so he ends up in the ER. You know what they say? The fastest way through a man's heart is by trying to stop it. Her sneaking downstairs to figure out why she's hearing guards in the house, and accidentally walking straight into a mafia meeting led by the infamous Italian Don. Italian?
NANI?
You can be a criminal boss, organization leader, I do not care, but you cannot be Italian. Get away from me.
Just come out and say it. We need to stop BookTok. No, we don't. Don't you fucking dare.
So let me create my own BookTok scenario when he takes a huge bite of your sandwich, despite the fact that you haven't eaten anything all day. And he knows this. So you look him in the eyes and you throw the sandwich and his wallet overseas. He says, "How could you do this?" He growled with a fierce glare in his eyes. You smile at him devilishly and you say, "Maybe don't take a bite of my sandwich." And then, in a fit of rage, he grabs your wrists and he says, "Don't ever do that again, kitten." And you look down and you start laughing hysterically at him. In a fit of rage, he pulls out a knife and he stabs you over and over again. And he uses these holes to fuck them, filled with his products in every single hole that he stabbed in you. And he looks at your dead, holed up body and he says, "That was a wholesome moment." Final words. You're a gooner and you should stop. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching until the end. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.